I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at commodity movement from Friday. Wheat futures ended the Friday session mixed. KC wheat faded back from their midday gains, closed fractionally to 1 3/4 in the red. Now, from Friday to Friday, hard red winter was still 6 3/4 higher. Front month soybean futures ended the Friday session fractionally mixed. November was unchanged. Soy meal prices ended the last trade day of the week anywhere from $50 to $1.50 per ton in the red. Cotton prices rallied into the weekend. Nearby futures were up more than 3 cents through March, while the deferreds gained triple digits, anywhere from $2.32 to $2.75. On Friday, corn prices worked lower to close 2 to 2.5 cents in the red. New crop futures were firmer, with red December only giving back 3/4 cents, while September gained 1 1/4 cents. As we look toward the meats, Friday's hog futures traded with the rally. Prices closed 5 to 30 cents in the black. Live cattle futures lower on the last trade day of the week, giving back anywhere from 30 to 47 cents. Feeder cattle, however, found their legs in the afternoon. They closed 40 to 50 higher. Neighbor, there's your futures moves from Friday. We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we did Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, sounds like you got lots of cattle on the alley.
Yes, sir. I'm pinning some right now. I got about 1,500 on the yard right now, Larry. Looks like I'll have that 1,800, 2,000 maybe, the way they're coming in. And look like probably close to 200 cows I'm adding for. It's all over. Mostly Packer cows. We got some Bremer cows in there we're going to palpate in the morning. There's about 10 or 15 of them. Pretty nice little old Brahman cows. Then we got a few more pretty nice kind of cows, take-home cows if they're bred. The rest of it is just Packer cows. But we got a lot of good calves, Larry. Good Charolais calves. There's a pen of 50, 60. Got a 80 from one man. They're Charolais. They're going to weigh probably 6 to 500. Got another pen of black calves, same way. There's about 60, 70 of them. Got a good run, Larry, and good quality calves.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you in Nixon, Gary Butler.
You can catch us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. You catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Y'all have a good sale. We'll speak with you after.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday. National pork carcass cutout value up $6.48 in the afternoon, 110.77. Loins quoted 10.28 higher, and the hams were up by 16.48. Weekly slaughter through Saturday, 2.578 million head. That compares to the 2.537 million last week, the 2.606 the same week last year. Year-to-date hog slaughter trails last year's pace by almost 2%. Wholesale box prices weaker on Friday, tightening the Choice Select spread to 28.79. Choice slid 228 to 303.32. The Select gave back 46. Estimated slaughter for the week, 641,000 head. That compares to 655,000 last year, 657,000 last week. Year-to-date slaughter remains about 3.5% ahead of last year. The Cattle on Feed report said 11.234 million head as of September 1. That was up from the 11.074 million head as of August, but still 1.4% below last year. The trade was looking for 2.1% of a drop. August placements were 2.104 million head, which was 2.28% higher year to year compared to the 1% expected drop. Marketings were expected to be even year to year and came in 0.4% higher with 1.885 million head. Maybe there's meat moves and other statistics from Friday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We're going to have a sale in Mason today, Monday. Ken, what's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. We had a little over 950 head already in on Sunday evening, about 125 cows. Rest of them all calves, yearlings. We're kind of looking for that 1,200, 1,250, something in that range. Got several good strings of calves that we'll shape up and group up tomorrow, Larry.
Now, we had a sale in San Saba special on Saturday. How did you fare?
You bet, Larry. We ended up right at 2,000 head of cattle. We had buyers from Colorado, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Louisiana, and pretty well all across Texas, including also about 630 on the internet. I thought overall the better fleshier young pairs that were 3 and 1s are those pairs that had early fall calves on them, like kind of born at the end of August, 1st September. I thought those were in very good demand. They sold from pretty well 1,500 up to 2,800. Solid mouth pairs and some of the younger pairs that may be carrying a little less flesh, not been on quite a good condition, whatever, and maybe a little less eye appeal, they kind of brought, depending on what they were, from 1,000 to 1,475. The young fleshy bred cows, once we got into those, they were in very, very good demand. They went mostly from 1,500 up to 2,400, except we had one set of gray Bremer cows that sold for 28.5. I thought the solid mouth and some of the younger bred cows that were carrying less flesh, and some of the real short bred cows, 1, 2, and 3 months bred, they range from 775 up to 1,475. Getting their heifer deal, the bigger, larger frame and fleshier bred heifers that were middle bred to long bred, so most in the range from 1,375 up to 2,050, except we had a tiger stripe and some Bremers that brought from 2,400 up to 2,600. I thought the open heifers that were in really good flesh and had some size in them, they ranged mostly from 800 up to 1,275, except we did have a group of Bremers that brought 1,550 and a set of tiger stripes that brought 1,700. So overall, pretty good market, Larry, on most all the classes that were in really good shape and good flesh, and they had youth to them and good activity throughout the day.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken.
You bet, Larry. They can give us a call. Larry, go 325-372-5159. Also, for update information, go to our website, too, at jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the Mason sale.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now, we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. It's Sunday evening about 7:02. Sean, what's your week looking like sale-wise at Gillespie this week?
Oh, Larry, I kind of think we'll have kind of what we did last week, somewhere around that 3 to maybe catch a few more sheep and goats, see how they roll in tomorrow, and on the cattle end, kind of somewhere like we've been running, somewhere around that 1,100-1,400. I guess depending on the weather, they talk like a little bit of chance of rain on Tuesday and Wednesday morning. So see how that kind of plays out. That might slow down it does go to raining on Wednesday morning for some reason. That does slow down the cattle run. So that might alter the numbers a little bit. But that's kind of what we're anticipating in Fredericksburg on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Sean, tell everybody how to get a hold of you or your dad Wayne.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Seth Crane Sunday evening about 7 p.m. looking for a Monday sale. Seth, what's it going to be like?
We got a little over 350 right now with the line in the trailer alley. I would assume we're going to have somewhere around 4 1/4, 450 tomorrow. Not as many cows this week, probably somewhere around 35, 40 cows total. There are a few good young pairs, and we'll palpate some cows tomorrow, probably 20 of those. As far as the calf and yearling run, pretty good mix on the calves. Got some big cattle here and still some light cattle coming to town. So, ought to be a good sale tomorrow. And just so everybody knows, we will have a food truck here at the sale barn tomorrow for lunch. So anybody's hungry, come on out. In the meantime, holler at us right there at the office, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for any updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Seth.
You bet.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Want to remind your listeners I've got a load of these F1 Brayford pairs available. The cows are 3 and 4 years old, and they've got big, stout, 550-pound Brangus sired calves inside. They'll have those market-topping black steers and those good, high-quality replacement heifers. They are listed on my website. They'll be the very first listing, and there's some videos there also. These are absolutely the very best, and when we move them this coming week, they'll be more difficult to get to. Price may go up. We are asking $2,750 per pair, and I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Ranch rodeos are always good fun, and right now on the line is Andra Wiesian with the Family Ranch Rodeo Fest set for October the 2nd in Comfort. Hi, Andra.
Hi, Larry. It's good to be here. We'd like to invite folks out to the Youth Ag and Equestrian Center for our ranch rodeo. We'll also have a goat roping, mutton busting, Jason Roberts and the Outsiders, and Corey Morrow.
And I hear y'all will have a great online auction with hunts, trips, and some awesome guns. What time does all of this kick off?
The goat roping is at noon, the rodeo at 4, and then the music.
Tell us how to get more information, please.
Larry, that's easy. Just go to our website, ranchrodeo.org.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock. We're preparing for the Monday sale. Riley, what's it looking like Sunday night?
Looks pretty good, about like last week, Larry. Around 1,800 for tomorrow. Mostly calves, probably got 200 cows, maybe 250. Maybe out of that, 30 pound paters and 15 or 20 pairs. Calf-wise, got a lot of good strings of calves. Got some good Angus calves, Angus cross calves here. Kind of weighing from 5 to 7, I guess. And then we got some a couple sets of good Charolais cross calves here. About 4 different sets of those, kind of from 4 to 8. A couple sets of Beefmaster calves, 1 good set of Brangus cross calves. So it looks good. The quality of the calves looks good. It looks like somewhere around 1,800 for tomorrow.
Riley Rhodes, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Monday sale in Three Rivers.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Neighbor, we did not get an accurate Gulf grain report on Friday, so let's check the USDA for the Panhandle area. We'll begin with corn. We'll call it 571 to 586. Milo, we'll call it 516 to 586. Hard red winter wheat, 701 to 759. And neighbor, I did find a cash bid through DTN for United Ag. They're calling corn 542 and Milo 567. Hopefully John Tuggle will get us a grain report for tomorrow. Now let's take a look at cotton. We moved 363 bale of West Texas, 4,099 bale of East Texas. Prices range from $92.24 to $96.59. Neighbor, there's a look at grains and cotton. Neighbor, that's it for this edition of Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Hope to see you again coming down that pecan tree line lane to have a big old heaping helping of ag information with us. Until then, God bless you. See you later.